Just quality check. This was another rated game here. Now I have a great music. Do you like it? I like it. Maybe it's a little bit too loud. Maybe a little bit too loud. Eventually. And I used the random civilization and I got Iberians. And in the lobby, I played in the lobby. I played versus, I never heard this player, but it was pretty strong in my feeling. Much stronger than his rating. So, and he played with Han. And this was a random map also. We both have no plan, we couldn't know what kind of map it is. This is the start. And it seems so that, oh yeah, okay. This is not the ProGUI start. In ProGUI, it starts a little bit different. So, okay. I think he was attacking very soon and I was permanently under pressure. But I want to make it maybe faster. And this women's here getting food. Wood is not a bad idea because women's are strong getting wood. They have the same ability to get wood, but usually they should go for berries. And this looks a little bit strange in my opinion, that they do nothing. So maybe his start was maybe not as good as I expected. Okay, this was his early rush. The idea to do early rush with some archers, and this was not a very nice situation, but he has a long way to go. And I was really surprised. Of course, I was not aware about this. Of course not. Coming here through this tunnel. And this horse's cavalry is waiting because it should be a surprise, no? But I was checking around a little bit and now they're pretty close. And now, of course, I have the time to boom a little bit while he's attacking. I have not any infantry at the moment, only 4. And he comes with about 10 archers. This is really a problem. He goes attacking with such much archers and now shooting on me. But the door was not open. Yeah. We try to go into there. It's not possible. I think it's a good idea to play with Iberians versus Han, versus Archer civilization. Now this was a little bit dangerous now. Let's switch to his view. Then we will see where he is. It's easier to understand who is who. And he has killed about 5 and pretty strong. And his cavalry is inside. He's inside and the archers are outside. So he did some, and now they're now they're shooting, but we cannot do much because they are all hidden in houses or somewhere. So in comparison, I have much more population. Okay, I was confused here, running a little bit around behind the buildings. And it's very weak archers here shooting. I was afraid, but here you see in the statistic, Yeah, this strategy is not so very successful here. He rushed me, but I could hide. And that these archers are shooting here onto the walls, this is... Yeah, this is... Okay, now I'm aware about what happens here. And I was afraid again. And he killed some again. And I was always fleeing away. I have only about... Now I have already 8 infantry here. So maybe I'm aware, able to attack, but I don't know how weak he is. Now we see he's very weak here. Oh, this was interesting. It was not boring that he was attacking very soon, and it was a surprise for me. Now he's shooting, still shooting, and I forgot so many women inside the houses. About I think it's about 5. Okay, 5. That's not so terrible. Okay, now I'm fleeing on the other side all this time. And there was luckily I have some forest inside the castles, and the doors are closed, so cannot go in, and he's very, very weak. Now I go cheating him away. Oh, not now.
Yeah, see?
Okay, now we shoot at him, one, cheat him away, and not now. Okay, but in population, yeah, he's not bad. He has a good population because I was running so much inside of my castle. So he has nearly the same population. So he did it very, very good, or I did it not very good because I was running so often around. But yeah, it has the same population. I have believed first that is a much larger difference, but he was able to play a good style behind while attacking on the other side. Little bit multitasking. More. Now the next archers coming to attack. So it's not boring, but these archers, okay, these archers also go with them. So the next attack will come soon. And I try to get most of possible trees, wood from trees. This is a little different view of trees. It looks different here. And here I have opened a gate soon and want to get trees from there. And he's not far away. You see it on the minimap. Halfway to go, and then he could make a next archer rush. I was not aware about this, but later I put some posts around. Okay, he's going here, collecting, grouping. About 12 archers. That's a mess. And here about 7 infantry with now long-range weapons. So these archers are pretty dangerous now and strong in a large group versus this little infantry here. Now I was aware about him, and this was a mistake that the women's was going out here. It was really a mistake, and I put some into this tower. That's a good idea, so he cannot shoot them, but this was really a mistake. But my idea was not cheating him, not run up behind. No, he shoot on this tower. That makes no no effect, and 4 are in this tower. But the range of this tower is shooting not so long distance. This is not helpful. But this is a... Yeah, now we want to get my storehouse here. This was annoying. Don't like it. So now we have it. Now we have it, and it was too late to protect this. But he wastes so much energy with this. Now I was attacking, but a little bit too late. Now he decided to go, and I was cheating him away. I have now more infantry, a little bit more, 20, but not so large range. But if by running, it's possible. And now I have luck that the storehouse, I get the storehouse back. But I don't need to do anything. It's only go for by itself. So my idea was not going back and cheating away. Then he maybe don't see that my storehouse gets back by doing nothing. So I was running behind him a little bit, and but my idea was not run the whole distance. My idea was go backward. On his side, he was only... Yeah, there are some 7 archers also, so it could be dangerous to run all the way to him. And so, yeah, my idea was get wood, booming a little bit, and do it differently to him. So because I have not archers, I have not so long distance, and I found out that there's nothing to hunt. Or I've not found anything to hunt, but there are some hunts, but I was not seeing this. And also on another side, and I was also not seeing this. And I also not used the sea. And it's maybe a good idea. So much food inside. Yeah, but I was afraid about the archers, so my idea was stay inside the castle and get food from fields. Now we see that it looks not bad. I have also some economy upgrades. So I have the wood upgrades. My idea was good wood upgrades, because it seems to be that he tried to get me out from wood, and this was a very good idea to build this sandy tower, because my looking range was not so very good. I was not aware when he was attacking me soon. So, but this, I have a larger range to see what's around me, and so this was a good idea. But be careful. So I put somebody in, so because I don't want that he captured it. And my idea was also build some houses around as a protection for this little sandy tower. And here is he's very close again. Now he has about 90 archers, very much. I have only 24 infantry. Now he's not far from me. Women's are already on the way inside, and also the other are on the way inside. And I have put some inside this sandy tower, but only one. This is not so much. This is not so much. I forgot to open this door, but soon, now it's open, and he was a little bit afraid. Okay. Again, and now my idea was go get food here more behind. Seems possible. But he's still not so long way behind. Yeah, it's already 45, and it's only a difference about not 10, nearly 10. So much houses, that's too much. But it's maybe later I need it worse. Yeah, he has not. He searched a new target, and he found it. He was weak. He's weak, and I was running away again. Yeah. I need to stay behind this tower. This is very important. Then I have a chance. That was my idea, and it was correct. But it takes me time to run always around, away and something. That's annoying a little bit. And you see here, difference is now 20 nearly. So I was well protected by the center tower. And oh, I have here a storehouse, but it's not built. And here my other idea was build a storehouse pretty close to these trees. There are trees that's an abstract view of the trees. And build here another open gate, and he need to run so long distance around. So now I felt a little bit more secure. I was still a little bit afraid. I was not sure what his statistic is. I was not aware about this, but I felt, yeah, I have the chance. I could get the resources that I need. Need to be careful. Sometimes run away. This was so many errors. This was a mistake, but not so very long time. No, okay. I was saying that he's not so many, and this Medicenti tower was working well, so I have decided to do the same stuff here on the other side later. But luckily I have here also some trees inside, abstract trees. There's a mod that you could get this view, this kind of view. Oh, he's coming back. And he's also going in phase 2. My plan was also go early in phase 2 because of the market. But as long as you have a pretty balanced eco, then you don't need to do this. Yeah, they are really weak. Look at this, how weak they are. So weak. But have a long distance, about, I think it's about, not sure, I think it's about 50 meters or 60 meters, 60 meters maybe. But I could not do anything. Now that I get here, the metal is a little bit, yeah, not a mistake, but I could not change it for something else. So I have not a market already, but in population it looks pretty good. What I need is food and wood, and yeah, I will chase him away soon. Probably now, I guess, because he was nerfing a little bit here. I was so afraid about this little two archers here, this very weak archers, but now I was aware that I'm not strong. But I was not running the complete way behind, because my idea was another center tower, very good idea. And yeah, and then build here another storehouse, of course. And why they're running here? I don't know what happens here. Maybe this was not open. This was closed. Yeah. There are some ways that I run was a little bit crazy. Also, they're running here. Look at this. It's okay, they're running here to this storehouse. They could go from here to the civil center, but they won't run around this distance, long distance. Okay. For some reason, they run this way. and not this way. Okay, that's not very logical, but it is. And then I forgot to open this game. Okay, now it looks not bad, but next you need a way to knock and open the other AutoCiv center and go in. And therefore, it's good if you are in phase 3. If he's more early in phase 3, come with rams, it could be eventually a little bit dangerous for me. The same idea was build some houses around the tower, center tower, and a little bit protection. And was somebody in, this time not. But on the other side, I have still 3 Javeliers inside, so we cannot capture this. So I went a little bit faster now. Let's do it about 1.42. Then he's still so fast. 72 only and 95. Maybe sometimes I was housed, as you can see here. He was nearly never housed, so I think he was playing really good. Without, was never housed, I was often housed. But I have so much wood, so it was not needed to be housed. So maybe I was waiting for the resources for phase 2, and for some reason, yeah, that's not a good excuse. Now he's attacking again. Such a large number. It's about, wow, it's about 35 infantry. Many archers. My idea was go away. I think it was correct idea. And he was also already with a military upgrade. He has archer military upgrades. So therefore he's very, very dangerous now at this moment. So it was a good idea. Careful. And he was shooting many of my troops, and now we have nearly the same population again. So this is a difficult situation now. Same population now, nearly. It was so strong attack. And my troops was running a little bit around. Yeah, need to be careful here. So now he tried to capture this probably. His tower. He got it nearly. He nearly got it. But I was chasing him away, and it was a critical moment, and he was so strong again. So I think it's a strong player, and he was never housed. So I think this rating is not his real rating, I guess, because he did not much mistakes. He was a great archer rush, never housed, and he was recovered after very fast. Now he's very weak, and yeah, and I could get for wood behind this tower, and yeah, I don't need to be afraid so much. These two are not strong enough versus these 3 Chevaliers inside. Okay, I was running very much around. So, but it was pretty good attack. Pretty good, but I was able to hide a lot. And now his population was nearly the same again. Not bad. This was dangerous with these archers, really. But hiding behind these towers, and now I have a stone tower now already. and he was a little bit protected between these buildings. Maybe it was a good idea because he tried to capture it but could not get so with all the troops very close. So maybe this was my luck. Let's do it a little bit again. Me too. Yes, my idea was go in phase 2 and then build rams and then go forward. I have no archers, and Iberians has no archers. Chevaliers has a range of 30 meters. Yeah, and booming was my idea. Now I was not. Now I was booming fast. Here's already some upgrades. Sometimes food was my problem because I have not so much space here around food, and I have a market, but the price for food was not so good from food. I was very late with rams, with barracks. I have only 2, that's not so very much. Another attack. Yeah, running away is important. He has more military upgrades, more archer military upgrades. So it's very strong, so it's very good not fight with him. Of course, I was not aware that he has some upgrades, but yeah, you could estimate that could be the case. I think it's probably the case. I not enabled any military upgrades because my idea was booming and get in phase 3 and hiding. That was my strategy. If he comes, then build towers and go away. That was the plan. Another barrack. They was on the way again. So now I was changing very much, but I guess I did some mistakes by changing. Outpost, not a bad idea. We did an outpost here. Now we see much. You want to see if I get wood from there, but I did not. Now he goes for attack again, but nobody's there. And with these errors, it's not possible to crash this wall down. This is not possible. Maybe it's not up there, I guess. Now he's searching targets. Now I'm already in phase 3. He's shooting from the side. Try capture a house. This is not so a big damage if you capture a house here for me. Not so big damage. But he's still very fast in building. It was disturbing me here much, but I have already a tower and I was getting food or resources behind the tower was the idea. These archers are so fast running away. And what I need is more metal. With metal I was able to get some more food. The change was for a good price. And yeah. A little bit more towers. I want to see what's going up. My idea was build. What is this? Oh, he's running around me.
DSD?
Uh-huh. don't know what this is. Healer. He's running around with a healer around me to see what's up. Interesting. Now let's go for another attack. With about 80 archers. Impressive. 80 archers. In infantry we have nearly the same strengths. My idea was, yeah, now he has deleted my outpost, so I was aware that he's pretty close. I'm not so well protected, only he has a little sentry tower. And I was grouping here and was going forward. I've already 9 military upgrades, so I felt a little bit strong. And I was nearly at pop max, and I tried to attack, and I was then aware that it was successful. But I know that this group I'm not able, that are all Javaniers, I'm not able to capture his center. This is of course not possible. So, yeah, but he stands still here, so now I was aware, I probably will win this. My idea was, what should I do? Go forward or go back for building the ramps? I was not sure. My first idea was now, as you can see here, maybe do the same stuff what he did. But then I have decided no. Let's build the ramps or some stuff more. Here's already the ramp. Yes, I have built it on ramp, but I am not have enough for building another attack. I have not enough for building civil center. I was sometimes not able to build a civil center, but now I have it. And he probably don't know it, what I do, and that I'm very close. Don't know it. And he probably, maybe don't expect it, I guess. What he's doing is, he's also running forward. He's running forward. And I'm already there on the other side. But he don't see me. He's running forward with about 80 archers again. But these archers cannot capture my civil center. Now I have built, here you see it already, my civil center. And he could aware about this. Build a civil, this temple is... I decided not to do this. Because of time pressure, I felt that I should be faster. And here was, my idea was going all inside the castle, put some people inside of the barracks. And here it was, then he has a sign soon. He was able to capture our barrack, or 2 barracks, but and he also has assigned, because most of them are already into this castle. And this was pretty well played, I think, for people with a rating about 900. I can't believe it. I think it was much better than 900. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you all later. Bye bye.